Today I'm answering 10 questions asked from around the world about my career. Hi, my name is Jorge and I am a travel cinematographer. Let's get started. Okay, first question. What will it be? What's the best part of your job? I love what I do. It's a lot of fun. I get to experience a lot of cool things many other people don't, and I'm certainly grateful for that. I started by working at a nonprofit shooting documentaries for their in-house studio team, and by slowly wearing more hats and learning new skills, I was trusted with more responsibilities. That's when my career started taking me to really cool places around the world. This job's not for everyone, but you certainly walk away with really cool memories. Hopefully amazing work to put on your portfolio. More recently, I travel with the intention of highlighting beautiful places around the world. I want the culture to shine through my work and make the locals proud, and hopefully I get to achieve that. They are long days, and sometimes you just have to turn off your brain, just go. Just do the job. You will be exhausted, but it's a lot of fun traveling with the crew and feeling the camaraderie and just getting to film really cool. All right, next question. Let's see here. What do beginner videographers always get wrong? Okay. Yeah, beginner videographers. Don't wait until you get the right piece of equipment. Just shoot with what you have. I certainly struggled with this in the beginning. I waited too long to get the gear first to get started. Phones are amazing. The phones that are coming out these days, amazing piece of equipment. All the camera is a tool. Your camera lives in your pocket now. You don't have to wait till you get a super nice camera. Just get started. Okay, next question. What's your most controversial filmmaking opinion? Most controversial? Most controversial filmmaking opinion. Gear doesn't matter as much as you think it does. You can have the nice lens, there's probably a cheaper alternative. You can have a super nice camera, there's probably one that does just the job you need for half the price. And you don't need the latest and greatest to get really nice shots. Half the internet is full of 1080p videos that are much more successful, and the shiny new camera you're eyeing didn't even exist back then. And if you really need a spec'd out camera, these days you can find some that have shot Hollywood movies on the secondhand market for less than the price of a new camera today. Make the best out of it, and if that's all you got, that's okay. Make the best out of it. Okay, next question. Is there anything you would warn people about before trying to get into this career? It's expensive. Camera gear is not cheap. You start with a beginner camera. Then you find out, I like blurry backgrounds. So then instead of having a 24-70 zoom, you buy your first prime. And now you want everything to be prime lenses. Then you experience overexposure. And so now you buy ND filters and then matte boxes. And then you want cameras with built-in ND filters. And then you want cameras with better dynamic range. All of these little tiers cost money and they add up very quickly. And it's not just the camera, it's the lenses, the accessories, the monitors, the batteries, the everything. And then your camera becomes like Legos. You wanna add all these things to it, and next thing you know, you're down 20, 30, 40K. It's a slippery slope. It's a lot of fun. Is it worth it? I think so, but it's a slippery slope. That's my biggest warning. Next question. What's a gear item you think is an absolute necessity besides a camera? Okay, an absolute necessity is good audio. You want good audio because you can have the nicest camera in the world, but if you don't have good audio, no one's gonna watch your video. I started with a Rode Wireless 2. Super nice little microphones. These days I use a Rode Wireless Pros. They are super handy. They shoot raw audio 32-bit float. They come with a lav mic and they have built-in mics, very convenient, really nice for travel. Next question. I don't want to peel the, sorry Peru, I peeled Peru off. What's a gear item you think is overrated? 8K doesn't matter. It does not matter. One, you're gonna save up so long to finally afford that 8K camera, and then you're gonna get it, and then you're gonna realize you can't edit any of it because you need to upgrade your laptop because it can't handle 8K. And then on top of that, you're gonna need to buy so many hard drives just to use it. 8K is not worth it. Don't do it. I know you're eyeing it, don't do it. Maybe stick to 4K, 6K, I like 6K, but don't shoot in 8K. Let alone 8K raw 60 frames per second, you don't want it. Don't buy an 8K camera, you don't need it. Next question. What's something viewers would be shocked to learn about travel videos? Probably how little gets published. People will fly out and film multiple days, a week, maybe 2-3 weeks, and you'll only see a fraction of what ever got captured. Behind that 3-minute video, there's probably 4 terabytes worth of footage that never makes the light of day. So yeah, all that hard work that gets left in a hard drive, in a drawer, never to be published. Okay, next question. What is one destination that looks amazing on camera but is overrated in real life? Gibraltar was very beautiful. I was expecting to see monkeys. I was let down. Okay, I did get to see one monkey and it was waving around a potato chip bag. Like, not as aesthetic as I thought it would be. It looks beautiful in camera. I probably could have spent one more day and made it look nice, but I'm sure there's more aesthetic parts of Gibraltar that I didn't make it to, but I regret not being able to capture it as well and filming the cooler parts of Gibraltar. Next question. There's like two left. Do I have to still spin it every time? Yeah, okay. Do you have a favorite shot you've ever filmed? Yes, I do. It was in Rome. Years ago, I was in a church and I saw a beautiful painting of the Vatican. And I told myself as a little kid, someday I will be there and recreate it myself. And years later, I found myself in Rome. I was determined to get the same exact shot I saw years prior. So I had that picture saved and I went out 5 a.m. before the sun came up. Before we had to get on set, I rushed out of my hotel room and I got into a Lime scooter. I drove across Rome on the cobblestone and I found the bridge and I lined up the shot and I realized I was on the wrong bridge. I had to go one bridge over. I go over one more bridge. Now I have the right shot. I lined up the shot and I took a time lapse. Up until now, that's the shot I'm most proud of. And I think I did pretty good. I'm proud of it because of the story behind it so many years ago. I thought, oh man, someday I want to be there. And then I was. And I'm glad my career took me that path, and that's why it's my favorite shot. Okay, last question. Boop. What's the best camera for travel videos for a beginner? I like this question. Me personally, I love Lumix. They don't pay me, but I certainly love their equipment. Back in my day, 4K wasn't as accessible as it is today. So I did not have an arm and a leg to sell for a Canon X1D or whatever it was at the time. Lumix came out with their 4K camera and it was at least somewhat affordable. I'll just bring it. This was my first camera, the Lumix G7. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love this thing. Micro Four Thirds, so very teeny tiny itty bitty sensor. Did everything I personally needed. Starting out, I was shooting real estate. It did the job. I picked this one because it was 4K at an affordable price. It's not the best in low light, which is why I went with all metal and glass manual, no autofocus, manual lens. But honestly, shooting on this thing really made me learn the importance of slowing down and not relying on autofocus for everything. Sony shooters, Canon shooters. The G7, awesome little camera for the beginner. Yeah, I started my career on this thing and now I shoot on the Lumix S1H. If I were to recommend a camera today, I would recommend the Lumix S5 Mark II X. It's not the latest and greatest, but it has a beautiful sensor, amazing in low light, dual native ISO, really good camera. I like it. That's all the questions we have today. Thank you, Marina, for having me. If you want, you can find me at www.jorgeparedes.com. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe.